that's a problem you could do without.
Oh, say does.
Well, the end of the regular season is in sight now. For some teams, anticipation's building for the playoffs. Clark, for others, the offseason is waiting.
I think as a player, there's a reason to be excited for either scenario. I mean, you're one of 500 players getting paid to play in the best basketball league in the world, so whether you're playoff bound or not, you're still a professional player in the NBA, and you have a certain amount of pride and competitiveness to perform at a high level.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Wagner and Banchero at the forward slots. In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs, and it's Carter in at the 5, down low. Banchero, he can't get that one to fall. And Charlotte going the other way now. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
The team they beat in round 1 of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that challenge.
Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, it was great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
Ball outside. And here's Brown for 3. Drills it from deep.
Really good to see Brown drop in the perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Ball finds Butler. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Suggs. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Picked by Carter. Three-pointer, Anthony. Buries it from 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Butler. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
I like the confidence and the assurance that Brown is taking these shots with. I mean, his mid-range game is actually on point.
Wagner outside. Jacks up a 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. The Hornets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I just love the ball movement.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. He took it to the rack. It would not be denied.
From downtown, sinks it from distance. Anthony's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Suggs. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Here's Banchero. And he banks in the layup.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Here's Brown. No luck on that one. Now Orlando takes it the other way. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And they dug deep and somehow managed to access some extra energy for that double overtime win.
Pass to Banchero. Sohan with a rebound. The Hornets with a lead.
Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker. Not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
The shot by Butler, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Banchero for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play. Finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Richards is checked in for Turner. Griffin comes in for Butler. Sharp, he's checked in for Brown. And Green is subbed in for Ball. Here's Sharp. 9 points in his last outing. Shoots over Hampton. Charlotte again missing. Grant, watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane.
And that one's good. Sharp.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Hampton. Green covering. Pass to Okeke. It's Hampton on the wing. Green covering. Clock at 4. Carter, a screen on Green. Okeke. Off target from outside.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
And he gets it to go. Orlando calls timeout. And 1:01 left to play in the first. Here's King. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Okeke. And there's the rejection. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Pass to Hampton. Here's King.
They're amped up on D, contesting everything.
Exactly. Nothing easy. They're making them work just to get into their offense. Very disruptive so far.
Three-pointer Sharp. That one no good. Orlando has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Got a piece of it. Here's Sohan. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Hornets out in front. They're up by 8. Quarter number 2 coming.
Please give a big round of applause for your Hornets team.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Wagner and Banchero at the forward slots. And it's Okeke in at the center position. Turner for 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, in the way the game is played in this day and age, it really is beneficial to have a big man who can stroke it from deep. And Turner is definitely of that ilk.
Suggs, no good.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And the ball out of play. The Hornets will have it. And let's use this time to take a look at the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, LaMelo Ball.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks.
Easy to see that this Hornet squad loves to play at a fast pace, and for good reason. They're built to do just that. They push the ball up court fast and hard, and they really work hard to try and catch the opposition unprepared and unalert. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
To the paint. And the Magic pushing it up now. And a strong finish with two hands.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. And when it comes to their up-tempo play, do the Hornets' youthfulness play a part of that, you think, Clark?
There's no question about it, B.A. I mean, a younger squad definitely, I think, means more natural energy. So they've got more gas in that tank. Their amber light rarely comes on. And they can really outwork more experienced older teams in some cases.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Pass to Suggs. Here's Banchero. Over Butler. Banchero no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Ball. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Richards is checked in for Charlotte. Brown comes in for Griffin. There's Ball with a 3. It's rebounded by Wagner.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Anthony misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And that one's good. Sharp. The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently. Clark, you think fewer fouls called is good for the game?
I like to see the game played with a certain amount of flow. So you got to give some latitude to the physicality. And I am in favor of fewer fouls being called. The officials do a good job, I think, of judging advantage, disadvantage, and it's much more appealing to the fans when the game flows more fluid.
And the Magic making a change here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Akiki. Waters comes in for Wagner. King, he's checked in for Suggs. And Hampton is subbed in for Anthony. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Charlotte?
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
On the take. Blocked. Here's Brown. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Brown's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Pretty impressed by Brown's shot selection. I mean, he's definitely capable of knocking these types of shots down consistently.
To the left side wing. Here's Banchero. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Turner passes to Brown. 19-footer. Good as the jump shot falls. Brown's gotten 4 this quarter.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Pass to King. Shoots over Turner, and it's King missing.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
There's Ball with a 3. Drops in the 3. Ball's got 10 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Banchero. He's got 7. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Brown can't hit. Orlando's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Here's King. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. The 3 from Banchero. The shot, no good. For the finish. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. 8 points in the quarter, showing how.
Thanks for stopping by.
Their plus margin on the boards has fueled this lead. They've been the much more physical team.
Yeah, this is how I played. You got to lean on them until they break.
And now let's focus on a couple of guys who have been getting it. That does it for halftime. Let's get back.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
They've got LaMelo Ball. He's out there with Jaylen Brown. Jimmy Butler out there with Miles Turner. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Here's Butler, and that one's good. Butler's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's why they call him Jimmy Bucket, because he'll make the tough shots.
Wagner, right side, from behind the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner.
When Franz Wagner went 8th overall to Orlando in the 2021 draft, his family was ecstatic. Him and his brother Mo, teammates with the Magic. It doesn't get a whole lot better than that if you're Wagner.
A deep 3 from Ball. The long distance 3 is buried. Ball's got 13.
Boy, that's a winning basketball play right there. Hustle hard.
Anthony against Ball. Here's Banchero. Uses the glass on the layup. 9 points in the game. The Wagner brothers, not the only brother teammates we've seen lately, Clark.
That's exactly right, B. I mean, how about the Morris twins on the same Phoenix Suns squad? You know, that's got to be pretty special to play with your sibling, I would think.
Carter from outside. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Okiki's checked in for Orlando.
Hornets foul call. So, first personal foul. First team foul.
Anthony against Ball. Picked by Carter. Here's Anthony. Carter, the pass to Anthony.
Well, you look at Turner's body. He's got a wily, muscular frame that he makes good use of. I mean, his defense and the way he can test shots is remarkable.
And he knocks down the first one. Griffin, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And he can't hit the second.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
They're failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Green's checked in for Charlotte. Wagner on the wing. Carter, a screen on Griffin. Oh, and Turner with a block. The 3 from Ball. Rebounded by Suggs. The Magic have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Anthony, the pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
With obvious length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim and make it look easy.
Back to Ball. This one for 3. Turner. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Orlando has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Suggs, no good. Charlotte has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Turner passes to Griffin. Ball outside. Fires the 3. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Magic have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Suggs. He has 6. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. On the wing, Green. Griffin outside. Back to Green. Pass to Ball. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Wendell Carter.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area.
And so Ball nails both of them. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Hampton, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Inside. Can they get it? The Hornets pull it in. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Fades and shoots. And the Magic again can't hit.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Okeke. Launches a 3. That one doesn't drop. And Charlotte going the other way now. Turner finds Ball. Fires for 3. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. Nice job from the three-point line this half.
Stolen by Ball. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. He buries it from 3. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Clock is at 3 to stop the drought. And that one's good. Waters. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Ball's doubled. Pass to Turner. 3-pointer. Kept alive by Charlotte. Outside for Green. Shot and game clock separated by 5. They grab their own miss. Sohan. Fades. And it's Turner. That time on the assist by Griffin. Turner's got 11.
Turner is very comfortable letting it go from there. A dependable scorer from the mid-range.
For 3, Hampton. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back after this.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Magic. Pass to Nora. Now Lamb. Here's Nora. Caruso grabs the board.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Here's Okogie. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And when you're inside an NBA locker room, how important are those vets to guide a team, Clark?
BA, I can't put a value on the importance of quality vets who demonstrate day in and day out what it means to be a professional, who perform on and off the court in a way commiserate with being a stand-up leader. I mean, they're invaluable. There aren't teams that are successful in the NBA that don't have veterans that lead by example and with their words.
And the shot's good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. With the second effort, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. The first free throw is good. So for the Hornets, Jimmy Butler's checked in for Okogie. Jaylen Brown comes in for LaMelo Ball. And Goodwin is subbed in for McConnell. Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Orlando. And here's Brown for 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Butler with the bucket.
Driving in, Butler makes excellent use of his speed there, catching the defense off guard.
Anthony outside. Pass to Nora. And players weather some verbal abuse from fans on the road. Clark, we've seen some of them say they'll mirror that energy. What do you think about that?
Well, I'll tell you, it's interesting, Brian. Clearly fans have a right to cheer and say things, but they can't be abusive. And just because you buy a ticket doesn't give you a right to treat the players as if they're not human. And we've seen fans cross the line in that regard. That's unacceptable. As a player, your impact is best felt on the court. You have to control your emotions, but the fans and the venues have a responsibility to make sure that people who have a ticket act as they should for having that ticket, not feeling as though they can do or say anything they want to the player.
Banchero's checked in for Nora. Now here's Anthony. Pass to Banchero. To the middle. Here's Carter.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
The Hornets have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And here's Butler outside. Three-pointer. Kick out to Brown. Second chance effort. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Outside, Brown.
In the game, 2 minutes.
And that comes off the assist by Green. Brown's got 10 points here in the second half.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
And here's Anthony. Pass to Banchero. And the NBA enjoying the highest attendance numbers in the history of the league. Clark, compare the fan experience now to where it was in the 80s when you played.
B.A., I don't know if there is any comparison. I mean, when you factor in the popularity of the league now with the various social media platforms that exist, the star magnitude power of the game's biggest stars worldwide, I just think it's a different time. More teams, more exposure, more platforms for exposure, and a real understanding of how to market the NBA globally. So fans have a way of engaging that didn't exist in the early 80s.
Anthony outside. Let's go with a three. Richards pulls it in. Charlotte has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Hornets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this win, they will now have 52 victories for the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the player.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for LaMelo Ball.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Nails it from 3.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Now Wagner. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And as we leave, we give you our New Balance Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.